Mhm. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to anyone who's watching. It is me, Omega. We're back with Leighton and the Curious Village. Man. We've solved a lot of puzzles so far. The question is, how much more do we have to solve? A lot more is the answer. But we'll get there eventually. Our story so far. Luke and Leighton meet a mysterious young girl at the dead end on the north side of the village. She starts to tell them something about a sinister figure lurking in the shadows. Wait, she asks to tell them something, but a sinister figure lurking in the shadows scares her off. Afterwards, puzzled Leighton and Luke find a ticket to the town amusement park and head there. And that's where we are just about to head into. This park is really kind of sad, isn't it? It's all rusty and abandoned. It's just as Sylvian said. It seems no one has set foot in this park for a dreadful time. Now on to business. Let's give the grounds grounds around the Ferris wheel a once over. I expect we'll find something of interest there. Well, this is completely new for us, so there should be quite a few puzzles around. Oh my. What is the professor? Look at this poster. The picture appears to be the same one as on the ticket we picked up. Looks like he's been posted here for ages. It's so faded you can't even read the letters. Oh. Hey, isn't that... Yes, I thought so. That's little Flora there in the middle of the picture, isn't it? Looks exactly as she does in the portrait we saw of her in the Reinhold Manor. It would seem that Baron Reinhold built this amusement park for the sole enjoyment of his daughter. Strange. I wonder why it wasn't more popular with the village folk, once it was open to the public. Well, I don't suppose speculation will help us much. Let's keep moving. Right you are, Professor. Alright. Has to be something here, right? Nothing at all, huh? Alright, I guess we'll head to the right first. This, Professor, it was lying on the ground. It appears to be a scrap of notepaper. Would you read it aloud for me? Sure thing, Professor. Alright, let's see. The older she gets, the more young Miss is catching on to this village's secrets. She seems lonely, which is probably why the boss asked me to build an amusement park for her. Yep. Then looks like I've got my work cut out for me. A young Miss mentioned here must be Flora. The whole park was built just for her. I don't understand this other line. What's all this business about a secret in the village? I just wasn't ready to handle the boss's death. Poor young Miss, she's all alone in the world now. But no matter what happens, I have to keep going and take care of her in the boss's place. The page ends there. Baron Reinhold sounds like he truly loved his daughter more than anything. Fate can be so cruel. Oh. Secret puzzle. The largest total. Oh no, math. Oh boy. Okay, here we go. Nine squares are carved into a piece of wood. Arrange nine unique numbers between 1 and 51 so that the three numbers have the same sum either vertically or horizontally or diagonally. While several combinations are possible, your task is to find the number that occupies the center square. When you arrange the numbers to yield the highest total possible. What would be the highest possible total between
1 to 51 is crazy amount. Highest possible total. And they have to all add the same. Ooh, okay. Find the number that occupies center. It would have to be. Is it the number in the center should at least be half way through? No, it would be the highest 9 numbers, right? If we want the highest possible, it should just be the top stuff, right? So we'd have the most uneven number at the middle, which would be 51. Alright. And then 8 numbers down from 50, including 50 itself. So, I mean, again, it is the highest number possible. When added vertically, horizontally, or diagonally. So 50 here, 49, because this will make it so that 40, no, yeah. This one would have to be, and then 46 here, 45, 44, 43. So that'll be relatively all the same, right? Let's do diagonal first. So if that plus that is what, 93? And that one, that should be 93 as well, considering it's just 2 off there. And then the center should just be the same then. As long as these all add up to 93, right? And then this would be 51, which would make all of them equal the same, correct? Yeah, you're just using the highest numbers and you're just arranging them. Considering it's, again, it's just 1 off. What do you got, my guy?
Hey, that's it. How do you like me, Pop? It's lovely, isn't it? The sun's shining brightly today and I'm in fine spirits. When I said the way this weather would puzzle me, let me tell you one of my favorites.
88. In a hole. Right. A tennis ball has rolled its way down into a hole. This particular hole is extremely deep and has a sharp bend in the middle, making the ball impossible to shoot by hand. What's worse? The ground around the hole is made of hard clay, so digging the ball out is an option. However, you have something incredibly commonplace on hand that you can use to get the ball out. What do you use to get the ball out? Answer in 5 letters. Water? Would it just be water? Like, you can probably just top it with water and it should float up, right? And if it's hard clay, well, first and foremost, how the fuck did the ball do that? But what else could it be? No, not a hose. It's hard clay, so it's not gonna be able to, you know. Water really won't affect it. So yeah, it probably is just water, isn't it? That was just my go-to answer for that one. That's correct. You rarely use any liquid in which tennis ball can float, but water is a liquid you most likely have on hand. Since the ground is hard clay, there's little chance of the water getting absorbed into the surrounding earth. Hold it.
Hey, you want the solver, aren't you? Get back to me, Park. Yeah, as I mean, probably maintained about to just run away. Something was Oldenburg and someone didn't do it. I had to stay away from it.
That was probably the fastest solve I actually got so far. Look, Professor, there's a strange little shed here. Interesting. It seems this shed routes water to the sewer pipes. I feel like this warrants a closer look. It doesn't appear that the door will open. Let's move in and explore the rest of the park loop. Oh, there might be something. Let's go back first. And we'll head up north, and then our last part will be going to the Ferris wheel. This place is so run down, it looks like it hasn't been touched in years. Oh, what a shame. I bet it used to be a fun place. There's even a big tent, like the kind you see in circuses. Yes, there is something quite sad about it, isn't there? How strange. This was clearly a traveling carnival. So why was it left to rot in St. Mystere? I bet the Ferris was the same too. Suppose we won't get to use that ride ticket we picked up. Well, we have better things to do than ride that thing, don't we? Somewhere in this park hides a clue to finding the golden apple. I'm sure of it. There's no hidden puzzle somewhere. Oh, guess we're in the Ferris wheel now. This must be the Ferris wheel we're looking for. Look, why did you look around and see if anything seems odd about it? Sure thing, Professor. This is the unsafest Ferris wheel in the fucking world, by the way. Did you find anything out of the ordinary, Luke?
No, nothing. Maybe there's a secret hidden in the Ferris wheel after all.
That remains to be seen. Let's take a look around a bit more, shall we?
So in the end, the ticket we picked up turned out to be meaningless.
So it seems. I suppose my intuition failed us this time, Luke. Come, let's head back to the heart of St. Mysteria and search for our next lead. Oh.
What on earth? Professor!
Get away, Luke. Run! Oh, really? Go to the side?
I think it's chasing after us.
That's preposterous. Okay, there's no fucking way. Okay, it is actually chasing him. That's wild to see. Luke. Okay, sure. The fucking remote control Ferris wheel? Nah. Why would that Ferris wheel?
Professor, look what happened to the shed.
The Ferris wheel must have simply destroyed it.
If we made a wrong turn back there, we'd be rubble too. Oh my. I think I've found something here, Professor. What could that be?
Now, what's an entrance to the sewers doing here? This could well be an underground passage to the tower. We've got to take a look below. Come.
I'm right behind you, Professor.
There's nothing here? Oh.
That poor Ferris was totally destroyed now.
That reminds me, Luke. Have you heard about this wonderful puzzle about the Ferris wheel? That's how you fucking sideline into it? Okay. There's a 10 two-seater cars attached to the Ferris wheel. The Ferris wheel turns so that one car rotates through the exit platform every minute.
The wheel began operation in 10 in the morning and shut down 30 minutes later. What's the maximum number of people that could have taken a ride in the Ferris wheel in that time period?
Depends. How long is everyone staying in for? Assuming it goes for 10, so it goes... Well, first enter, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10th minute. At 10 it's 10. Oh, wait a sec. It's 30, isn't it?
No, in the last minute, or the 30th minute, it's just shut down, so it couldn't be.
And then if it is ending there, it would be taking, like, the 30th minute should have everyone leaving, right? So 20, right?
You should... Is it 20? Wait. Wait.
Wait a second. No, it'll be 21 because of the first minute. It's two-seater. So it should be 42. Right? 42. You want to say that? Got it right. Not that tough. It's just logic again. All good. Excellent job, my boy. Oh, painting scrap. Hey, we're almost done with the painting scraps, actually. Two more painting scraps. We're literally just at the last one. Huh. Damn, we're really smashing through this now. What's in the journal? Oh, okay, it's actually everything. I do wonder how many puzzles there actually are in this game. At the very least until we finish our set, which it seems to be maybe 100 or so. So maybe 100 or something for the main story, and then there's probably more afterwards. I do wonder, is any other place like completely fucked up as well? Because they chased us around the park on the left side of things, so yeah, look at that. Oh, he's completely gone now as well. Alright, you know what, let's go down. I hope I don't trip. This place is pitch black. And it's cold too. Watch your step, Luke. Look for anything suspicious or out of place. Hidden puzzle. No, never mind. Look, there's some sort of stone tablet embedded in the wall. It's clearly some kind of puzzle. I wager the solution will tell us the direction in which to proceed. Oh, it's actually just a straight puzzle, okay. The path in front of you forks to the left. And right in front of you, you see a sign below. Your gut feeling tells you the sun reveals the direction. Find an arrow within the picture, like the yellow one on the side of the board. When you find it, draw a line around it as neatly as possible. Keep in mind the arrow you are searching for may not be the same size. Ooh, okay. The best thing to actually do would be to find the length here first, probably. And if it's a directional one, I think I see it. Like that. I feel like it's this. Because in terms of everything else, I mean, it's an arrow pointing in direction, right? So obviously we would have to point, like, look for a direction. And this one seems to be the clearest one. Although there is another one on here as well. That might be too long. There is one here as well. It's either left or right. Generally, I think maybe this is better just because it's a bit more clearer. So let's go with this one. Nice. There's our answer. We're hoping to see down the left corridor. Understood, Professor. Underground path. Look, Professor, there's a strange device on the door here. It seems to be a puzzle of some sort. I imagine the door won't open until we solve it. Almost like we're being tested, isn't it? Puzzle online. Get the ball out. Oh boy. Okay. So the only one currently able to move, right? Nothing else is able to move now. Let's even do this in less moves. How did I do it the first time? How the hell did I do this the first time? I should have just left on the first time. Uh... Good enough. As long as we get it done, we're good, right? That should do the trick. Oh, painting scrap again? God, well, we must be really close to the end then. Holy crap. Okay. That's worrying. I'm saving now. The moment it does something like that, I am saving. Making sure that we get this done. Oh, it looks so nice. He's so... Wow, I certainly didn't expect a room down here. Let's give it a thorough once over. Something isn't right about this place. I can feel it in my bones. Something's hidden behind here. So let's move the picture out of the way then. What's this here? A key. Very weirdly shaped. It appears to be some sort of key. Well, what does it unlock? We weren't going to investigate further. But this shape certainly looks familiar. Professor, could this be? It looks just like the tower. There's something odd about that dead end. Perhaps this key will shed light on something. We need to head back to that large one on the north side of the St. Mystere. I have a hunch that there's more than a dead end. Hey, nice. Chapter solved. How have we not missed any of the puzzles so far? Look at how old this picture is. Alright, that reminds me of a good one. Would you like to hear it? Pattern matching. A large shape below is made of a pattern of a section of the shape is being removed, or the options A, B, and C, and D. Which one should you insert to complete the pattern itself? It just looks like it's all diagonal, right?
think it's C. Currently, C is my working theory here. Because in the terms of C, only thing is that it's C, but it has to be flipped to the other side. So B actually might be the answer here. Because B in rotation wise should be correct. We need 3 X's and 3 what's it called, squares to make that. So it would have to be at least B or C. But I think B makes the most sense right now. Because then you don't have to flip to the other side. Nice. It's really just a matter of finding the right matching pattern. But staring at all those different pieces trying to find one that fits is more complex than one would think. Gee, I didn't think it was that easy. Let's get out of here. We'll take a detour to the old lady's puzzle shop just to see if there have been any misses. Let's go investigate the dead end right away. Alright, Luke, but first let's make a quick stop by the inn. There's something I need to check on there. Why the inn, Professor? Seems that someone doesn't want us around, Luke. Someone is, in fact, after us. And the key to identifying the scoundrel is back at the inn. So you really have an idea about who's behind this? Piqued your interest, have I? I hardly doubt any of these guys have anything for us, right? I don't think there should be anything. No. Assuming that it wants to go to... Okay, never mind, talk to her. Hello, Professor. It seems there's something the matter. You seem a little shaken. Beatrice, have an urgent request. Could you show me the newspapers from the last couple of days? The papers? Certainly. Hang on just a moment while I go fetch them for you. That's strange. I'm sure I set them down around here somewhere. Is there a problem? I'm sorry to disappoint you, but I can't seem to find them anywhere. Even today's morning paper seems to have gone missing. See, well, thank you just the same, Beatrice. This has been most helpful. Just what was in those papers anyways, Professor? You? Professor Layton. Ramon, what do we owe this visit? Oh, he told me I needed to find you and bring you to the Reinhold Manor. The Inspector, I mean. Oh. He and Lady Dahlia await your arrival at Reinhold Manor. Thank you for the message. We will set out
for the manor in just a few moments. Suspicious as fuck, by the way. Yeah, nah. He's got nothing else to say. Should not be allowed by my piercing gaze. It's not for racist purposes, okay. No. No more puzzles, really? Are we actually almost at the potentially we're actually almost at the end of the game? You found the key to the tower, haven't you? You know about the key? You mustn't interfere with that tower. Whatever you do, just stay away from there. Dear? What do you mean by that, dear? See, why can't people just give like straight answers? Would you not just say, then like something's gonna happen to the village or something's gonna happen to XY, it will like screw something up. And tell the proper answer to it. Over the river, okay. Shouting for me to move the wolf, sheep, and cabbage from one side of the river to the other. Well, obeying the following rules. In addition to its captain, the rock can only support one animal item at once. If a stone person isn't near, the wolf will eat the sheep and you'll have to start over. The sheep will eat the cabbage. That's it, right? It's not that hard. That was... it's puzzles. Well done, the shortest route... yeah. Weirder than 7. That was masterful. I expect I did less from the great person Leighton. Oh shit, that's the last piece of the painting. The painting is truly brilliant. It must simply go on my wall. By the way, I have a present for you to mark this occasion. Turn off your DS and restart the game. Oh, okay, bonus challenges. Do I have any other gizmos? No.
Oh, welcome back, President Leighton. Please come in, everyone is waiting.
Thank you, Matthew. There's something troubling you, my good man. You seem ill at ease.
Oh, no, I'm fine, sir. Please make your way to the parlor.
Right, if you're certain that nothing is the matter, we'll head upstairs.
Mr. Leighton, thank you for arriving so promptly. Come, have a seat.
Why have you called us here, Inspector Clemmy?
Like you, I'm not the kind of man who just beats around the bush, so I'll just come out and say it. Come on to you, Leighton, it's clear as day. You're responsible for Simon's death.
Are you suggesting I murdered Simon? Nonsense.
Yeah, nice, Leighton. I don't admire the way you keep cool on the pressure. Otherwise, I'll extract nothing from cold-blooded killers yourself. I don't suppose you've seen this before, eh? This was a vase on display in the room which Simon found dead. All the forensic evidence I gathered suggests the killer struck Simon with the vase. I guess there's no professional. You see, he left his fingerprints all over the murder weapon. Fingerprints that match your own, Mr. Layton.
Did he just contaminate it? Oh, that's the vase on the market, isn't it?
You want murder?
If there's vase in evidence, why'd you just break it like it was nothing?
You go give me an alibi, Layton. Where were you when Shepard's killed her? Come out with it.
I was with Luke investigating matters down in the village.
That's the best of the monster. Let's get your little brother to compensate of crime. Murder, Layton. You who wanted to keep the apple. Don't have some boundary you can spot the murder, Simon. You got for me, Layton. So, coffee never start talking. Well, I'm at it. I'll take the key to the tower you picked up too.
It seems you are intent on pinning this crime on me, Inspector. If you're the true enforcer of the law, you'll acknowledge that I am not the only reasonable suspect. Any member of this household could have committed the crime. In fact, you can't even rule out the possibility that everyone here had a hand in the murder. Furthermore, are we even sure that the murder took place here?
What can I answer this right now? There isn't anyone here schooled by your crackpot theories.
Inspector Clemmy, I'm beginning to think the only person here with something to hide is you.
That's it. This has nothing the slightest to do with me.
No, Inspector, it has quite a bit to do with you.
Meaning?
Isn't it obvious? If there is a criminal element involved in this case, then it is you, sir.
That's absurd.
Hey, calm down.
What the rubbish? You need more than someone to save your hide.
I've heard you're quite the devoted husband, Inspector. I bet you take very good of your wife, Amy. Luke and I found this article in the paper. Luke, what was Inspector Clemmy's favourite food again? Fresh sweet potato fritters. The article specifically states that you love sweet potato fritters, and yet you raged at poor Matthew when he brought you sweeter tea. Why?
Your point is, it just so happens I have a abundance of Amy's sweet potato fritters.
Is that so? Thank you, Inspector. This little conversation has made things quite clear. Please take a look at this. I believe you just called them Amy's sweet potato fritters, yes? I'd like everyone to look at this article. As you can see, the article clearly states that Inspector Clemmy's wife is Emil, not Amy. Do you mean to tell you've forgotten your own wife's name? As with then, who are you? And why have you been impersonating Inspector Clemmy? And why have you been running this investigation? But your sudden memory loss regarding your wife's name isn't the only suspicious thing about you. Try to recall the time around Simon's death. You said you received the report that prompted you to come to Saint Monsieur, but you forgot one thing. After Luke and I came to town, the drawbridge that is Saint Monsieur's sole entrance had its crank stolen. This effectively sealed the village. From that point on, no one could enter or leave the village. And do you recall when this seclusion began? Was it during the search of Claudia? Right? It was... Was it from... When did the drawbridge shut? It would have to be during the Claudia thing, right? It was very early on. Ramon went missing ages after. Oh, this it's during Search of Claudia. Sorry, I didn't read the last one properly. Correct. The only route to the village has been closed well before Simon's death was discovered. Epic. After that event, there was no way that anyone outside the village could enter. By the same token, there was no way to take things out of the village, particularly something as large as a corpse. So tell me, Inspector Clemmy, when did you first set foot in Saint Mystere? And furthermore, what did you do with Simon's remains? While we're on the subject, I have one more nagging question that I haven't been able to figure out. How is it that you knew about the key to the tower we discovered? When we happened upon that key, there wasn't a soul in the area save for Luke and myself. Furthermore, I have spoken of what we found there to no one. There's no conceivable way that you could have known about this key. Unless, of course, you were spying on us from the shadows when we picked it up. Now, let me see if I got this right. You pose as the inspector and use Simon's death as an excuse to enter Reinhold Manor. Since then, you've been waiting for the ideal time to strike and steal the golden apple from us. How am I doing so far? Ugh. What's so funny? This is no laughing matter.
I'm just astounded how despicable I find you, Layton.
But that's exactly why you're worthy of being my arch enemy. I've always despised you, Layton. I thought I'd be able to crush you once and for all here in Saint Mystere, but that will have to wait since you saw through my disguise. You haven't caught on yet, but the Saint Mystere hides a secret of epic proportions. When I imagine a dimwit like you trying to unravel the mystery, I just have to smile. My business here for the days has come to the end. So I'll be off now. Listen closely, Layton. Never forget how close you came to being bested. One day, I, the great Don Paolo, will rain my vengeance down upon you. And on that fearful day, you will beg for an umbrella and a raincoat, perhaps even some galoshes. Gosh. I guess he's gone. Do you know who that man was? Don Paolo is his name. I've heard stories of him. His grasp of the hard sciences was rumored to be unrivaled. The problem, you might guess, was his personality. Though he was a genius, the man was evil. The Science Board banished him from working officially in his field ever again. Taking him to Saint Mystere to steal the Reinhold fortune sounds like the kind of scheme he would hatch. He seems to hold a grudge against you, Professor. What did you do to cross him? Besides his idea, Luke. Well, that aside, what was all the talk of a secret hidden in the village? What was he talking about? Mystified by it myself. For the time being, though, let's focus on finding the golden apple, shall we? I say we follow our newest lead and head to the tower. Let's check the dead end from before, Luke. The fact that no one in this place even chimed in for it is wild.
simply shocked at the turn of events. Who could have guessed that we had an imposter in our midst? He had me completely fooled. But you saw right through him, Professor. I must say I'm impressed with your cunning. I ask you now to put that brilliant mind of yours to work and set out in search of the golden apple.
It would be my pleasure, madame.
By the way, are you feeling alright? You look a bit pale. I woke this morning with memories of a peculiar dream I must have had last night. In this, my husband and I had a brand new baby girl. How everyone fawned over her. The next moment, suddenly I was in the park, walking hand in hand with my young daughter.
With your daughter, you say?
Now, why would I have silly dreams? These past few days have been quite draining. Professor Layton, I feel particularly well at the moment. I think I'll go lie down for a bit. What's wrong with Lady Dahlia?
She says she had the dream of walking the park with her younger daughter.
There's something quite curious about that dream.
Anything else?
I'd like to be left alone. Oh, yeah. Nope, nothing else there. I guess all we can really do is just go for the tower, huh? You have anything to say, Ramon? Nope. Annoying guy. We might have actually solved all the normal overworld puzzles other than like the hidden ones, I guess. The hidden ones, no clue where to go. Genuinely just don't know where. But yeah, no, it seems we've really cleared out most of it. Do you have anything else, lady?
I've got a new puzzle for you, dearie. I bet you're just dying to see it, aren't you?
I'm sorry, man, but we're in a rush here.
Yeah, you can't put this on, yeah. Have you started to show me puzzles? And how's my turn?
Seen us? What do you mean, have you been following us?
Oh, rolling a 3. When you roll a die, the chances of rolling a 3 are 1 in 6. The chances of rolling 3 twice in a row are 1 in 36, and the chances of rolling 3 times in a row is a dropping 1 in 216. Let's assume you roll a dice 3 times and get 3 times. What are your chances of rolling 3 on your next roll? In a 1 in how many? It would be another multiple by 6, I believe? No? Wait. Oh, wait. Wait a second. It should be another multiple of 6, right? So it should be... let's see, 6... So, 2... 6... So that's 36, 3, 9, and then 12. 1, 2, 9, 6. That should be the answer, right? Am I mistaking this?
I think it's right.
1296 is... That's wrong. Let's assume you roll a dice 3 times and you get 3 each time. Your chances of rolling a 3 on your next roll, it's just a 1 in 6. Because it is a single roll, it's asking how many chances you are. If you're getting in a row, then if you're asking how many times doing it in a row is, then it would be 1 in 1296. But if it is asking just your, it doesn't, here it is, let's assume you roll dice 3 times and you get 3 on each. That doesn't matter anymore. What the actual question is, your chances of rolling as 3 on your next roll are 1 in how many? It's 1 in 6. If it was stating if you rolling 4 times in a row, that would be it. But if it is just the single roll, then it is just 1 in 6. Yeah, you're going to the tower, are you, dearie? How I show you the way? I was under the impression that the village of the St. Mysterio hates going near the tower. Oh yes, I don't want to go anywhere near the place myself, though. I suppose I can make an exception for a strapping man such as yourself. Oh, Professor, we really should keep moving. Yeah, anything else, lady? It's a dead end. No two ways about it. It isn't the path way, it's the tower hidden around here. Argue we've come to exactly the right spots, Luke. What do you mean by that? Look right here, Luke. There's a small indentation in the wall, where one could place a small object. Oh, so this must be... Yes, this curious indentation is no doubt the spot indicated in Baron Reinhardt's note to Archibald. I'm willing to wager that if we put this here and give it a turn. Yeah, let Luke do it. What a shit door. It's literally a one-time door. Because that literally just ripped apart, by the way. Wow. Just as I suspected. Alright, Luke, in we go. Into the tower we go. Yep. It looks like you solved at least 75 puzzles. Alright then, go into the tower. Wait, what? Who said that? This place gives me the creeps. Plus, it's all murky in here and I can't see that. Am I? Ah! My head. Luke, are you right, my boy? No injuries, I hope. Don't worry, Professor. I'm fine. And yourself? Nothing a good long bath later would solve. But more importantly, where are we? Oh, it's the same symbols before, on the cogs. This room itself with the, to the girls with curious machines. I've never seen anything like them. What do you suppose they do? It's in the world. What in the world? Look over there in the wall, Professor. My word. There are views from all over town displayed here. Don't they almost look like blueprints? And what's this? Almost every village's name is on this wall. Professor, what if someone is using this place to keep an eye on what's going on in Saint Mystere? Look, there's stairs over there. Let's get out of here. This place gives me the creeps. Is that his death? Yes, you're quite right, Luke. Let's head out. Don't tell me like they're all like robots or something, like dolls, and oh my lord, they could potentially all be dolls and oh, what's this notebook? Did you find something interesting? I think so. This notebook looks like someone's been using it as a diary. It's a little longer now. Soon this village will be complete with the task it was designed for. I'm so done for this day, but as it comes close I feel a little lonely. I hope that, at the very least, the young mistress finally finds happiness at the end of all this. This poor journal looks like it's been through a lot. All the pages are terribly frayed. I bet the old scraps of paper we found in the village came from here. I have a theory now. Crackpot theory. It turns out the whole village is literally just puppets that move and groove along the way. That's why there wasn't any blood for Ramon there. Most likely made by the Baron himself to try to keep company for his daughter, but his daughter found out and kind of is probably the one in the hood that we meet every now and again. And like, what's this? You?
Huh? You two again. What are you doing here? What are you up to?
Just a moment, sir. What are you talking about?
I knew it. You came in to steal my secrets, didn't you? Didn't you? Don't dummy. I see right through you. Don't think I haven't been watching. See, you were sniffing around every nook and cranny in my town, getting in the way of my work. Now I've had it. So unless you want trouble, give me back number 38.
Please calm yourself, sir. Just listen to what we have to say for a moment. We haven't intended to get in the way of your work. We are merely searching for the golden apple. Neither of us know about this number 38 business.
Oh? Did you just say the golden apple? You're really here looking for the golden apple then?
Precisely. Do you know anything that could be of help to us?
Oh, so that's how it is, eh? What you're looking for is on the top floor of this tower. Watch out. The puzzles in this tower are harder than the whole mess of diamond-tipped drills. I know they call you a puzzle master, but are you sure you have what it takes to solve them?
Now, why would you go and tell us something like that? I bet you just want to set us up to walk into some sort of trap.
What would I possibly gain from doing something like that? Not to mention, my duty to guide those who seek the golden apple to their goal. The mischief maker snuck into the village, and had me all confused, but I think I've figured out some things now.
Being that's out your duty and all. Would you mind filling us in? What is Saint Mystere's big secret?
Alright. The name is Bruno. Work for the Reinhold family. Sometime now I've managed Saint Mystere out here from the Dow.
Manage Saint Mystere? You're the one who manages the life of each of the villagers, aren't you? What in the world are you two talking about? Surely you must have seen them too, Luke. Do you recall the cogs we found about the village and the list of names we saw in the room? The villagers in Saint Mystere are robots created by Bruno. Yep, fucking called it. What do you mean the villagers are all robots? In other words, the inhabitants of Saint Mystere aren't human, but are intricately constructed machines. They're robots, my boy. I have to say I'm astonished that anyone could build such elaborate machines in this day and age. You must be quite the engineer, sir.
Oh, that's a top one. Imagine you figure out so much of the mystery by yourself.
Like, what do you mean, sir? Saint Mystere isn't a real town, Luke. It was constructed by Bruno and the late Baron. How am I doing so far, Bruno?
Oh, you're right on the money. Master believed that one day an heir worthy of his fortune will come forward. He had rebuilt the city, and all who dwell within it prepare for that day. Then he hid the greatest treasure, the golden apple, away in the top floor of his tower. I was ordered to protect it with my life. Until the person arrives who will solve the puzzle of the golden apple, I will continue to protect it.
Remarkable. I'm impressed at how far Baron Reinhold went to protect his treasure.
It's not just any treasure, mind you. The golden apple was the Baron's most precious treasure. But why go through all this just to hide a treasure? Why build an entire village to protect it?
Oh, I got a little bit loose up here. Should have said more than I should have. I'm just waiting for you to come to town. Come then, show me if you're the one who has solved the puzzle of the golden apple.
Only cogs and abductions. Would that not solve the Ramon thing as well?
Professor, look, the stairs are barred off.
This must be one of the puzzles Bruno wanted us about. It does look quite difficult. This is perfect timing, my boy. I'm in the mood for a puzzle with some meat to it. What the fuck? 94, get the ball out. Ah, fuck you. Alright, no, that's not right. No. We just need to get this thing out. That's it. Okay, I'm confused. Fuck! Why does it have to be a sliding puzzle? I suck at these too much. There we are. No. There we are. Oh man, the 48 fucking turns for that. Damn. I'm not that great with these ones. There we are. Come on, Luke. We must press on.
Alright, lead the way, Professor. Say, Professor, there's something that's been on my mind for a while.
Oh, what is it, Luke?
The crank for the bridge was stolen, and we were stealing in the village along with Don Paolo. It would just be me, but I feel like this wasn't coincidence. Someone planned it, but who?
Well, Luke, I don't have any direct evidence of it, but I'd wager that it was Bruno's doing.
Bruno? Why in the world would Bruno do something like that?
Remember what he said.
It is a duty of those who to show the way to those who seek the God now. Naturally, Bruno had no idea what kind of people would come to St. Mystere seeking that treasure. It's likely he trapped us in the village to buy himself some time to evaluate who we are. He wanted to see if we were worthy of the secrets. That's a terribly presumptuous of him, don't you think? How could he think either of us were bad people? He doesn't even know us. Well, who knows how Bruno saw us, Luke? I was he was just being careful. Oh, Don Paolo managed to sneak in with us. Bruno probably had his hands full and needed time to see what kind of people had entered the village. Oh, that reminds me. I want to ask about that too. Really should get started here. You can ask me the next question while we're climbing. Oh, okay, that's the crank one. And nothing else here. Okay.
Ah, not another locked door. Well, this town must enjoy watching people suffer.
Well, my boy, are you just going to stand there and complain about it?
No, leave this part to me.
95, a magic square. A magic square is 7 numbers organized in so that adding the string of 3 to the so yeah, the other side has to be equal to 10. Right. Sorry. So yeah. 9 is there, 8 has to be here. It has to be the lowest number up here to make that. This one has to be here then, and then something like this. So that it should equal to 11 each? No. Not 11 each. $15 each, isn't it? 15, 15, 15, 15. Uh-huh. Did I screw up? Oh no. I screwed that up badly. Is it gonna be less points? Ah. Oh, it's 16. Eight, 10, 15, 9, 10, 15, wait, no. Seven and 3, which is, that's 14, no wonder. It's just that I needed to. Ah, you fucked, right? I got too cocky. How did I fuck that up before? I got the doors open now. Good show, look. What was it you asked me about? I'm always now. I want to know when Don Paolo snuck his way into the village. It seems like he followed it. I didn't wait to say mysterious through the drawbridge. So I doubt Franco will let in such an obviously evil character as Don Paolo. Let's be honest. I still haven't quite figured out how Don Paolo sent to say mystery myself, but it seems he made his way in. He tried to stay in Beatrice's inn. Ah, so that's the man who skipped out of his bill. It was Don Paolo. So that weasel did himself up to look like Inspector Clemmy, stuck into the mansion and... Hold on, when did he kill Simon? We'll get to that in a moment. We must keep climbing. Let me reset that though. We want all the points. I swear I'm on the easiest fucking one. Well, no. We're gonna fucking get back to that. Yeah, it's only 2. Oh, we're gonna have to do the thing again, aren't we? It's fine. It's fine. I am stubborn enough to do this again. It's fine. I just have to click everything. I already read this all, we're just going through it again. Don't worry about it. Almost there. We're gonna have to fucking solve the bloody puzzle thing again. It's gonna be annoying, but it's the ball one. I think I know how to do it now, so let's do this quickly. There, done. Nice, 24 turns. A lot better. Yeah, blah blah blah.
This one was the easy one that I just fucking screwed up. I'm still annoyed that I screwed this one up that badly. Nine, 8, 4, 6, 7, 3, 5, right? Yeah. 11, 15, 7, 15, 9, 6, 15, 9, 6, 15, 15, 15, 15, 15. Yep. That should be it correctly. I just put it in the wrong space. Now I save. Save again. Oh, make sure we save. Third floor. Oh, why are you here?
Konnichiwa, amigos. I am glad to see other people. Why do you just pay forever?
How'd you get in here? There's no way you solved all these puzzles.
Je ne sais pas. I just happened in un momento. One in the sewers, next thing I know I'm here. Thinking this is the local hospital in Gabriel promised it would be.
How curious. So where is it you'd like to go? You go down these stairs. You can return to the village proper. Just make sure you don't fall into the large hole by the entrance.
Sure. There should be enough information to me get there. But may I ask you one favor? On the subway stairs, remind me of a Nazo I know. Answer for me, por favor.
Using like 6 different fucking languages. You have business on the 80th floor of the 10-story building. It took you 48 seconds to make your way from the 1st floor to the 4th. If you keep moving at the same speed, how long will it take you to reach the 84th floor from the 4th? So...
Oh, sorry. 8th floor, not 80th. I mean, if you're reaching the same speed... a minute. It'll take a minute. Because first floor to the 2nd floor is 1 to 2 already. So it wouldn't so it's going up 3 sets of stairs to get to the 4th floor. Right? So 3 sets of stairs to the 4th floor, that's 48 seconds. But then it's still 4 sets of stairs to get up to the 8th floor, which should be... right? Is it not the fourth floor? Wait. No, so 1 to 2, 3, and then 4. Yeah, that would only be 3 sets of stairs. So it would take 60 seconds, right? Oh, wait, no, that's 16. No, it's not 12, it's 16. I'm dumb. So it'll be 4 times 16 instead. 4 times 16 is something for 64, right? Yeah, fuck it. I almost fucked it up. I generally almost fucked it up. I don't know why Hal got 12.
Gracie, I'm now going back to your village.
Oh, strange fellow. Professor, do you suppose that man is human? If so, he's an odd one though, isn't he? Proceeding explorer with such a poor sense of direction. Stranger still is how he entertained Monsieur. I don't think he even knows how he did it. Perhaps his presence yesterday was another reason why Bruno felt compelled to hide the prank.
Fourth floor.
It seems we're faced with another puzzle lock, Luke. Oh, I meant to ask you, but our running with the explorer distracted me. How did Simon, One good time, my boy. First, we need to solve this puzzle here. This will be quite the challenge.
Princess in a box, what?
Tired of leading a sheltered life, the princess is trying to escape her castle. Armed guards are blocking her path. Slide the blocks out of the way and move the red one to the exit. Okay. So she's the red and everything else is...
Ooh, okay. We need to somehow get this on top, this on bottom. Or other way around, actually. How do we do this? I'm trying to just figure out here if I'm going silent here for a while. I'm just trying to figure this out. What am I missing here? I need to go above or below. I'm doing that the whole time. Done that as well. What if this goes like that? Two down here now. Maybe something like that. No. That? I guess. There we are. That took a little bit. Ugh. Damn, these sliding bubbles are going to kill me. There we are. The door should open now. Amazing as always, Professor. Now, about Simon. What exactly happened in the mansion? Didn't Don Perlo really make off with someone? I'd say so. This is just my theory, but I think that Don Paolo followed us into the manor. That's where he met Simon, or came across him, as the case may be. I suspect Simon had already collapsed when Don Paolo found the body sprawled on the floor. Just like with Ramon. So maybe Simon had stopped functioning properly, huh? I guess all the robots break
I guess all the robots break down sooner or later. But when they do, Bruno comes to collect them. He fixes them here in the basement of the tower. Do you suppose the noise from the tower actually the sounds of Bruno's machines were? I think you're spot on, but that must be why the people began to associate the disappearances with the roaring from the tower. Don't forget, despite his appearance, Don Padler is a scientific genius. Therefore, he probably realized why Simon had stopped moving. He went for the golden apple. Don Padler likely would have left St. Lucia right then. I'm sure he was eager to take the robot apart and learn how it worked. And that must be why he decided to disguise himself as Inspector Clemmy, right? That rat made up the whole murder story on the spot. But that's not the whole story. Come look, we must keep moving. I'll explain the rest as we go.
Oh, yeah, Lord, where the fuck did you come from, lady?
Yeah, fancy meeting you here, dearie. How'd you like to try a little puzzle I made up?
How on earth did she get up here? So they've overtaken us at some point. Funny. I didn't even see the old girl pass us.
Quit whispering about yourself. I try this for the humdinger.
Card order, okay. You place one Joker and 4 aces with different suits face down on the table. Use the hints below to determine the position of each card. The club is on the immediate right of the heart. Okay, so that means that the heart cannot be far in like this. Neither the diamond nor the Joker is next to the spade. Okay. So we could do something like this then. And then the spade here. Neither the Joker nor the diamond is next to the club. Right. The heart is to the immediate. The club is onto the immediate right of the heart. Neither the diamond or Joker is next to the spade. Neither the Joker nor the diamond is next to the club. So neither the diamond nor spade is next to the heart. So it'd have to be the Joker next to it. Neither the diamond or the spade is next to the heart. Wait. So, club is to the immediate right of the heart. Now, the diamond or Joker cannot be next to the spade. Neither club, the diamond, the Joker or the diamond is next to the club. Okay. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Like this then. Club is on the immediate right. Diamond is nor Joker is next to the spade. Okay, yep, they're here. Neither Joker nor diamond is next to the club. Yep, they're here. Neither the diamond nor the spade is next to the heart. Yep, that should be it.
So
Yes, that's the answer. Alright. Well then I guess I'll be off. Come visit me sometime.
I guess you followed us in here. Just like I thought, there's another puzzle blocking this door. It looks really difficult, Professor.
Look, my boy, haven't you learned by now? No puzzle is without an answer. Now we simply need to find the answer here. Allow me.
Number 99, 3333333. Using each of the numbers through 9 to 1 exactly to fill the blanks and complete the equation.
Okay.
Hmm.
I'm trying to figure this out.
My brain just stopped working. How do we want to do this? So it could be 4 instead here. What if it is the other way around then? It's most likely 1, 2, kind of. So then, very least with this. No, let's start with the end ones. Okay, so that minus that is correct. 8 minus 5 is 3 is correct. Now, if we left with these. 12 minus 9 is 3. Carry the 1 over, so that it should be 2 minus 7. Is it? No. Did that work properly? I think so. Sure. It's please just work.
Yay! I was literally just fucking focusing. I was like, what the fuck is this shit? Creativity and persistence, Luke. As long as you have these, no puzzle is beyond your reach.
Professor, I was just thinking. Do you remember the picture we found in Lady Dahlia's room?
The one with the Baron's late wife, Violet, holding a child who appears to be the young Flora, of course.
That's the one. It's uncanny how much Lady Violet looked like Lady Dahlia. You suppose Baron Reinhold's journey angels were talking about Lady Dahlia?
Not thinking, my boy. I believe it went something like this.
The craftsmanship itself is simply remarkable. She reminds me of my Sweet Violet when she was alive.
that's the one that tipped me off. Professor, do you suppose Lady Dahlia is actually a robot built to resemble Lady Violet? It's entirely possible, maybe even probable given the circumstances. But if so, it's a terribly sad story these entries tell. Do you remember what the next entry said? Flora doesn't like the thing at all. I've seen her run away from it on multiple occasions. Recently, she spends more time playing by dear Violet's grave than anything else. Sad to say, but I doubt Flora will ever take to it. I can't blame her, as I've changed its memory. I felt terrible forcing the change on Flora, but I just couldn't bear to see her like that anymore. Violet, there could never be another you. You were my first, my last, and my only. The Baron arranged for the construction of the robot for Flora that was identical to his late wife. But living with a machine that was so similar to his wife must have been too much for him. Thus, he decided to change the robot's personality, and so Lady Dahlia was created. She was originally created as a mother figure. She must have gone through a confusing transition.
Professor, do you suppose these robots feel sadness?
So I'm not quite sure, but I'm feeling that each of these robots has something not unlike a human heart. What do you think?
I hope they do.
Lady Dahlia solved. Let's make sure we save as well, just so I do screw up. We're almost there. Almost at the top of the tower, it looks like.
Do you suppose we're near the top yet?
Yes, but it seems we have another puzzle in the way before we get there. Puzzle 100. 7 squares.
Your task is to draw lines between the pins on the board to form 7 squares. The 7 squares do not have uniform in size, but you can only use each pin once. Alright, let's give it a shot. Okay. Ooh, okay. Interesting. So one there. Another one there. Three. Four. That maybe? 1. Two there. Three. Seven squares, okay. No. 3 there. That's 4. Five. No.
7 squares. Do not have to be uniform, but can only use each pin once. I'm guessing the standard ones like won't work that well, so let's just do diamonds for now. Maybe we can find something there. So we got 1 here, 2 here. What about this? I don't think that's a square. That's a square. 3. Could we make a big one? That looks correct. 4. It doesn't feel like you can make something there. That's something. Cool. 5. Wait. 6. 7. Nice.
Oh man. My brain is actually on overdrive now.
It's very odd this tower is simply huge, yet there's almost nothing inside of it.
Yes, quite. Other than Bruno's room in the basement, this whole place is rather bare. Perhaps that's why Bruno's machine makes such a racket. This tower is like a giant megaphone.
But why would anyone want to construct such a big, purposeless tower, Professor? It's exhausting to climb this thing.
Did you ever consider that this tower might have been built for the express purpose of exhausting us? This is just another one of the many trials that have been set out for the seekers of the Golden Apple.
That makes sense. Maybe that's also why the tower looks so scary on the outside.
Please tell me we're at the top.
This floor doesn't appear to have any puzzle set up for us. If we climb the spiral staircase, maybe...
But we should top floor. I think you may be right, my boy. Come, let's hurry.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, it's a house on top. Our view was obstructed from the ground, but would have suspected a charming cottage like this here.
Look, the lights are on, Professor.
It would appear that someone is living here. It has to be, fucking the kid, right? Flora? Or it's probably a, like, it's probably the lady we saw that was like telling us, you shouldn't. Continue into the house, why not?
What kind of person would live in a place like this? Unbelievable. Just look at this room. The stuff in here has to be worth gazillions.
This must be the top floor that Bruno spoke of.
So we might be standing at the same room as the Golden Apple at the very moment? I've been waiting for you too.
Ah, yep.
It's you. Oh, what's this? What's going on here?
My boy, what you see here is the Golden Apple herself.
You're the Golden Apple? Professor, you knew about this?
I have an inkling. Don't you see how genius it is, though? The Baron didn't write the will to find a successor to his fortune. His true aim was to find a worthy guardian for his daughter. He was willing to put his whole fortune on the line to do so.
Yes. My name is Flora. I've been waiting in the tower for so long. Were you locked up in here the whole time? No, but before Papa passed, he told me I should wait here until someone from outside Saint Mystere came for me. Papa said that whoever came for me would be someone I could trust with my life. So that's why he kept watching us from over out town. What was that? What's going on?
Really?
Here I come. Ready or not?
Holy shit, okay, just destroying everything. What a cunt.
Follow me. Come now. Follow me. We must evacuate this tower immediately. What now?
Give me 1 second, I'll fucking put the sound on here. This part is probably gonna get flags for a bit, but screw it. We should actually listen to this rather than me just talking, right? Alright. Okay. Let's see if this works.
Luke, go ahead without us. I have an idea. We're fine. Go on.
Why?
It's all right, dear. This way.
What are we going to do? I've got it. Just wait a moment, Flora.
Is it one final puzzle? Is he gonna make a fucking paraglider? He made a fucking paraglider. this cunt made a standing paraglider.
Layton, I'll smash you right out of the sky. No. This isn't over yet, Layton. Just you wait.
Oh, what a
One day
salty shit.
I will have my revenge on you. Hold tight.
I'll let it play. Is that the end of the game? Have we actually finished it? What?
Thank goodness you're right, Professor. Don Paolo's slime machine contraption was something else. I really thought we were done for back there.
Yes, it was quite dodgy. But he provided us with the answers of one of our ongoing mysteries. You remember the awful noise when we heard the first time we visited Reinhold Manor?
The one that spooked Claudia? That must have been the noise.
Put it together. The record was likely Don Paolo's contraption making a crash landing. If that's the case, then we know the approximate time of Don Paolo's entrance into St. Mystere.
That makes perfect sense. I figured that Franco wouldn't have noticed Don Paolo's entrance. So if Flora is the golden apple that everyone's been looking for, that means the treasure that Lady Dahlia and the others were chasing never existed in the first place.
No? I'm fairly certain they weren't mistaken. They do believe a fortune is hidden somewhere within this town. But the Baron would need to hide it somewhere only the golden apple would know to look.
You mean that Flora knows where the treasure is hidden? I'm sorry, but I don't know about the treasure or anything like that.
Let's head back to the Reinhold Manor one more time. I suspect we'll clear everything up there.
Professor, do you really think the treasure could be located here?
Look closely at the painting. Flora holds the key to the Reinhold fortune.
But I've already looked at it.
So the mystery, Luke. I'm certain we'll come face to face with the Reinhold treasure. Touch the painting where the golden apple is hidden. Right here.
I remember now, it's right here. Ah, a hidden switch.
The switch seems to have activated the wall.
And to think the Reinhold Manor held a secret behind this painting all along. Looks like there's a passage that leads further in.
Oh. Let's see where this passage goes.
Oh my goodness, look at this place. I had no idea. Now, how in the world did you know that the switch was hidden in the painting?
Listen closely, Luke. Wisdom wasn't the only thing Baron Reinhold required of potential guardians for his only daughter. You saw her too, did you not? The peculiar mark on her neck appeared once she laughed. In other words, Baron Reinhold sets out one last requirement for the potential inheritor to his fortune. Wanted someone who could make Flora smile again after losing those dear to her. That person, and that person only, would Baron Reinhold reveal the location of his actual fortune.
That's unbelievable, Professor, but it all makes sense now.
Flora, my little Flora.
Where's that voice coming from?
Oh, you made it here at last.
That voice, Papa, is it you?
My dear Flora, as the village watched over you as I would have, I built St. Mystere for you so that you would never have to know true loneliness. Well, to be fair, Bruno did the actual building, but that's beside the point. In any case, if you come this far, I suppose it's safe to assume my plan was a success. My greatest regret is that I'm not there to see you become a young woman. Please know that I want nothing more than for you to be happy. Whether the person by your side right now can give you that or not is up to you, I suppose. And to you who have found your way to my daughter's side, you have my heartiest congratulations. If you could manage to make it through the barrage of puzzles I set before you, I imagine a person of your abilities has already caught on, but allow me to reveal Saint Mystia's secrets.
The secret of Saint Mystia?
Recently, I told my physician that I do not have much time left on this earth. I can come to terms with dying, but the thought of leaving my only child alone in this world torments me. That's why I commissioned Bruno to construct Saint Mystia. At least this way, she'll be safe and protected until she's old enough to venture to the outside world. Streets and buildings are the bones of the village, but its heart is the people who live in it. This is why I asked Bruno to create all the villages here, as well as all the puzzles hidden within them. I asked Matthew to make news of my death public, only once Flora has grown past childhood. So stranger, how does my beautiful little flower look now? I imagine she's blossoming into childhood. Equally important to me is finding someone whom I can entrust with both my daughter and my fortune. That's why the inhabitants of Saint Mystia are constantly testing the knowledge of the visitors. If you made it this far, it must mean you possess both wisdom and dedication to my daughter. I'm confident that you will take good care of my fortune and Flora. This is why everything in this room, the whole of my fortune, belongs to you now. You remove it from Saint Mystia. Saint Mystia will complete its objective, or its created. Imagine the inhabitants will fall into a deep sleep from which they will never to awaken.
Now wait just a minute. Is he saying that if we take the treasure, all the Saint Mystia will just disappear?
Honestly, don't know the answer to that, Luke.
But it's possible that Saint Mystia is designed to shut down the instant we lay a hand on the treasure. So if that happens, everyone will just stop? Just like puppets with their strings cut?
I leave it to you, brave traveler. Draw the curtain on Saint Mystia and lay this lifeless village to rest. Above all, take care of my precious daughter. She is in your hands now.
My papa. Can't believe it. If we touch this treasure, old Saint Mystia will just grind to a halt?
Well, by right, this inheritance belongs to you. Be the one who decides what is done with it.
I don't want it.
But why have no idea?
People who live here have been with me for so long. Curious as this village is, it's watched me grow up. I want Saint Mystia, my village, to stay just as it is forever.
I see.
Then so it shall be.
But what of you, Flora? Will you stay here with your village? Are you sure this is quite alright, madam?
Certainly. If leaving will make Flora happy, I'd like nothing more than to see her off with a smile.
Goodbye then, little village. What an astonishing village that was, Professor Layton. Does this mean you'll be gracing the front page of the London Times again sometime soon?
No, Luke. Saint Mystia's secret must stay between us.
Huh? Why do you say that?
You see, my dear boy, we don't want people to make a spectacle of Flora. That wouldn't be right.
Of course. Always thinking of others.
Well, one must always put a lady's needs first. That's what a gentleman does.
Okay. As much as I'd like to leave this music on, there's a high chance that this is music that I can't actually play. I'll stop the music for now, but I'll let the credits play properly, and I'll put on the background again. But yes, we finished with the Leighton and the Curious Village. Fucking hell. Oh. That was something. My brain hurt now. My brain hurt now. I'm gonna quickly go to the toilet. I'll come back in a second. But yeah, I think we're done with it. I know there's all the extra puzzles and all that, but it's not necessary for us to go through. Alright. Now that that is all done, the question is, what's next? Do I continue on with the puzzles, or do I rest my brain from the hell that is look at her cooking for once. Do I rest my brain from the hell that is you know, puzzles for a bit? Genuinely, I'm not sure. I'm kind of 50-50 right now if I want to. Just because I do know that, you know, the brain teaser stuff is going to take a while to, like... it will take definitely a while for my, to, like, get everything. But, yeah, I'm not too sure right now, actually. So yeah, definitely we can go through the next set. There is the end. To be continued.
Where's Flora there? Yeah, you know, God. I solved 116 of 120. Oh man, do I have to? Let's see the puzzle index. Which ones did I miss? Wait, no, yeah. Extra 3 here from a different one. So we're missing. I think we're missing most of the hidden ones. Nah, my brain not gonna survive it. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm gonna save my brain. But now I have to figure out what to do next, because, yeah, we're done with that. Like, Professor Layton is just straight done. Let me close it for now. Oh, man. I don't know what to do next. I am at a crossroads here. Either way, I'm going to call it there for today. Thank you everyone for joining me for Professor Layton. I'll see you guys again next time, all that stuff. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and goodbye. I got nothing else, really. Later on, we've got Fantasy Age with everyone. Yes, we're back with Fantasy Age. Yay. And yeah, I'll see you guys then. 5, yep, bye-bye.